Vanderbilt quarterback Diego Pavia has been talking a lot of trash this offseason. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Kangaroo Black, coming back once again to talk about Diego Pavia, Vanderbilt's quarterback. Imagine that. Me sitting here talking about Vanderbilt's quarterback. Yeah, Diego Pavia. He led his Vanderbilt Commodores to a win against my Alabama Crimson Tide in 2024. The first victory over my Alabama Crimson Tide for Vanderbilt in 40 years. All right. Embarrassing loss for us Alabama fans, and I'm quite sure it was for the Alabama players. Okay, but anyway, that is no reason for Diego Pavia to go out here talking all this trash, taking shots at my Alabama Crimson Tide, taking shots at Tennessee, South Carolina, took a shot at the entire Big 10. He has a lot of confidence, I tell you that, running around here talking all this trash like he Johnny Manziel 2.0 or something. You are not Diego Pavia. Diego Pavia, you probably about 35 years old, okay? Johnny Manziel was 18, 19, 20 doing his thing, and you out here about 35 years old talking all this trash. I know last season was your first season at Vanderbilt, and that was an historic season by Vanderbilt standards, okay? Mind you, this is last season, 2024, was the first time Vanderbilt won 7 games since James Franklin. And James Franklin left Vanderbilt in 2013. Come on now. Vanderbilt is a program that has never won 10 games in a season in their whole entire history. If you want to go back and talk about all time, Vanderbilt then lost over 100 games and they done won. All right, Diego Pavia, since you play for Vanderbilt, you should know this. All right, the 5 or 6 Vanderbilt fans throughout the country, they ain't talking no trash because you know why? They know what's going to come in 2025. They already know it. So Diego Pavia, please save yourself the embarrassment of all the butt whoopings that you're going to get in 2025 by just shutting your mouth. Come on now. I don't want to disregard your accolades, the numbers you put up against my Alabama Crimson Tide last season. I got them right here. Last season, Diego Pavia threw for 252 yards on my Alabama Crimson Tide. He went 16 of 20 passing, all right, with 2 touchdowns. I don't want to gloss over that fact. He also had 56 yards rushing on my Alabama Crimson Tide. Okay, I don't want to gloss over that fact. All right, so he accounted for over 300 yards against Alabama last season. Also, Vanderbilt put up over 400 yards on my Alabama Crimson Tide last year. All right, as a whole, as a team. But Diego Pavia accounted for about 300 and some odd yards, over 300. But Vanderbilt put up 418 yards on Alabama last season. Can't gloss over that. All right, Diego Pavia, he moved his team. He moved the ball efficiently. All right, they put up 418 yards, and they only had 3 explosive plays. Diego Pavia was 9 for 9 on dropbacks. That's when his 2 touchdowns came. All right. He was 9 for 9 for 169 yards on dropback passes. Basically 19 yards per attempt. All right. But that don't give him the right to go out and take shots at my Alabama Crimson Tide like he did when Ryan Williams said what he said about taking a sledgehammer to an ant. And I agree with Ryan Williams. All right. Then he come out and take a shot at the Big 10. What did he say about the Big 10? He said if you want to play with the best, you ignore Big 10 calls. Come on, man. Don't you know, Diego Pavia, that the Big 10 that won the last 2 championships? Don't you know that? Don't you know that? He took a shot at Michigan by saying that with all the NIL money they got, they should be winning more. Didn't they just go undefeated in 2023? Didn't they just do that? Come on now. He went on to say, now with this house settlement, that Vanderbilt about to be the next big thing in college football. I beg to differ. I beg to differ. Come on now. Diego Pavia, you in over your head. Talking about Vanderbilt going to run the state of Tennessee. Talking about they're going to beat Tennessee in 2025 and owned. They about to run the state of Tennessee. Talking about they got South Carolina circled on the schedule. Are you serious? Or I ain't even looked at Vanderbilt's schedule, but I'm willing to say that they won't win over two. No, I'm going one. They won't win over one conference game in 2025. And I don't have to look at your schedule. You trash Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt always been trash. And Diego Pavia, you ain't done nothing in all your college football playing days. All freaking 8 years. Come on, man. Come on now. You out here 35 years old talking all this trash. You should be the one putting your daggone head down, going to work and shutting up, letting us fans do all the talking. In which I already said it. Vanderbilt fans ain't finna talk about nothing concerning football. All 5 or 6 of them. What Vanderbilt need to do, stick with baseball and education. That's all you need to do. Baseball, education, the medical department. Stick with that. That's it. When it comes to college football, basketball, tennis, gymnastics, freaking horseback riding, horseshoe, kickball, swimming, badminton, ping pong, whatever it is, outside of baseball and academics, let the rest of college football deal with it. Not Vanderbilt. Not Vanderbilt. I can't believe a Vanderbilt football player actually talking trash at the rate that Diego Pavia is out here talking trash. Want to be Johnny Manziel 2.0. Well, Diego Pavia, you ain't nowhere near it. I'm going to tell you that right now. Right now. Come on now. Just wait until the season get here. You got several butt whoopings coming your way. And you got a royal butt whooping coming from my Alabama Crimson Tide for how you did them last season. I can guarantee you that. And anybody who think any different, let me know and we'll make a wager. Let me know. And matter of fact, I might be willing to give up 14 points on the deal. Come on, man. This man is too confident. He must know something that everybody else don't know. Okay? You might say, well, he knew something last season against Alabama. Well, he did. He did. But we own to him now. We own to him now. Won't happen. Won't happen. Diego Pavia is out here. His mouth is writing checks that booty ain't gonna be able to cash. I can tell you that. See that? See, I'm working on my cursing skills. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get a little better at that. I don't know how that gonna work during the season, but for right now, I think I'm doing pretty good. Okay. But anyway, Diego Pavia, come on now, and don't let me forget. Diego Pavia said that some SEC school offered him $4 million to come to their program. Now I can't even think of a school that would give Diego Pavia $4 million. Not one. Now, Auburn, Maybe, but I don't even think Auburn that dumb. I don't think Auburn that dumb to give a daggone Vanderbilt quarterback $4 million to come play for them. I don't care who he is. He played for Vanderbilt. Come on now. Vanderbilt has been bottom of the barrel in the SEC in all of college football since their football existence. Even Auburn knows that. They can't be that dumb. They can't. But anyway, Diego Pavia, ain't nobody offer you no daggone $4 million. Diego Pavia gonna be that guy. In about 20 years, he gonna have grandkids telling them that he came to the SEC and ran the SEC. And them little old babies gonna look at him like, Grandpa, we know you lying. We know you lying. And they probably won't be but 6 months, a year, year and a half, looking at him knowing he lying. Because even a 1 or 2 year, matter of fact, a 6-month-old baby, no, Vanderbilt is hot garbage when it comes to college football. So Diego Pavia, you ain't going to even be able to get that over on daggone 6-month-old kids. Come on now. But hey, it is what it is. That's just my thoughts on Diego Pavia. I gave you a little accolades from what you did against my Alabama Crimson Tide in 2024. But you got a royal beatdown coming in 2025 in Bryant-Denny Stadium on Saban Field in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, on the campus of the University of Alabama. A royal beatdown, Diego. I hope you make it there. Don't get hurt before then. So, Vandy, how they can do this, but they won't have no excuses. All right. You got a royal beatdown coming in, I think, William Bright Stadium, the cockpit down there in Columbia, South Carolina. You got a royal butt whooping coming, another royal butt whooping coming from those Tennessee Volunteers. Come on now. And like I said, I'm willing to bet that Vanderbilt don't win over one conference game in 2025. And I'm telling you, Vanderbilt, you got a lot of royal beatdowns coming in 2025. I'm telling you, Diego Pavia, let's see how much talking you're going to be doing in. When them butt whoopings coming week after week after week after week. 2025 going to be a whole lot different for you, Mr. Diego Pavia, and your Vanderbilt Commodores. I'm telling you, you better mark my word. Mark my word. And like I said, I'm willing to bet that Vanderbilt don't win over one conference game in 2025. And I'm telling you, Vanderbilt, you got a lot of royal beatdowns coming in 2025. I'm telling you, Diego Pavia, let's see how much talking you're going to be doing in. When them butt whoopings coming week after week after week after week. 2025 going to be a whole lot different for you, Mr. Diego Pavia, and your Vanderbilt Commodores. I'm telling you, you better mark my word. Mark my word. And I'm willing to bet, as I said, that Vanderbilt will not win over one conference game, and my Alabama Crimson Tide gonna beat the brakes off them. I feel like my Alabama Crimson Tide gonna put up 60 points on them. And I just want to hear what Mr. Diego Pavia gonna say after that, since he got a whole lot to say right now. But until then, y'all be blessed. Remember, KB don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide, and roll damn Tide.